Hey guys, it's Review Hunter here again, and I'm here bringing you guys another review for Yona of the Dawn episode 19. And in this episode, we get to see Hawk learn a little bit from the last episode of Testament of the New Sister Devil. With that honey, yo, with that drizzling of the honey, yo. But anyway, this episode was all about Yona taking on her task of courage, which basically was to go and climb out onto this dangerous cliff to try to get these herbs, these natural herbs that can be used to heal her comrades in battle if they're injured. And basically it's almost like a death trap. It's almost something that a sane person would not go and try to do. She needed to climb up on this very narrow edge of a cliff that borders the sea, and she had to squeegee her way onto this apex where she could go in and find these rare herbs. And the whole time that she was trying to do this, she was just struck with fear, trembling, and she was shaking. You know, she had to conquer her own fear of dying and put first her fear of her friends dying on the battlefield fighting for this cause that she's asked them to fight for. And so she was able to motivate herself by telling herself, well, my fear of being washed away in these waves right now is nothing compared to my fear of losing a friend of mine on the battlefield, not being able to do anything for them. So I'm going to keep going. All the while you see the green dragon closely trailing behind her, even though he wasn't supposed to be trying to save her or assist her in any way. So basically the green dragon is observing her closely, and he's having a hard time differentiating whether or not he is feeling these emotions for Yona because of the character traits that she's displaying in her beauty personally, or whether it's the blood of the dragons that tells him that he's just got to feel this way about this person. Yona almost gets washed away by this giant wave, and the green dragon wastes no time. He was like Superman. He was trying to save a hoe, so he basically was getting ready to rip off his shirt, like, you know, like Clark can't be ready to rip off his shirt, and you see the Superman S underneath. Well, when the green dragon was ripping his shirt, we could see the green dragon symbol in there, you know, something like a fusion between Superman and the Green Lantern. So basically, guys, that was this episode's climax, when we almost thought Yona was going to drown to death because a giant wave was getting ready to knock her off a cliff. That didn't happen because Yona grabbed onto a root, and the green dragon was there to help her when it mattered most. So she managed to make it back. She had the root, and she proved to courage to everybody everything's good. And then we get to see Hawk, though. Hawk basically not being able to hold back his desires for Yona after being taunted by the green dragon, saying, well, maybe if you don't want her, I'll take her myself. And so Hawk's helping her remove some of the thorns on her fingers that she got during the battle, and he's drizzling honey on her fingers. I'm thinking that, you know, maybe the honey coagulates, and then when you rub it off, it'll pull out some of the thorns. I don't know, but anyway, he ends up pouring too much honey on her because he gets distracted by his own infatuation with her. And then he starts licking on her hands and suckling on her hands, and then Yona's like, oh no, Hawk, oh no. And she can't handle it, and so she decides, she just tells him stop, and then she runs away. And I just thought Yona is so adorable. She's just so cute. Anyway, that's this episode in a nutshell. Next episode looks like it's going to be a crazy battle. Tune in to see what I think about the upcoming battle between these pirates and the dragons versus this sex slave or human trafficking deal that's getting ready to go down in this corrupt city. This is Review Hunter, and I'm out.